rushing gold across the land. Morning dew clung gently to the clover where we'd stand. You were leaning by the fence line, boots kicked in the grass, looking like a moment I prayed somehow would last. The wind whispered softly, stirring hope inside my chest, as if the whole wide world paused, leaning in to witness the rest. Your smile was quiet thunder, warm and wild and free, and my heart beat like a runaway, just aching to believe. Right then in that sunrise, everything became real. Every breath a tender promise I could finally feel. We wandered down the back road where the cottonwoods would sway, talking about our childhoods, all the things we lost along the way. You laughed about the memories you swore you'd never tell, and I felt each word heal something buried deep as well. You carried both your bruises and your brilliance in your voice, as if fate had carved you from a storm and still offered gentle choice. I watched the morning settle like a blanket on your skin, and wondered how someone so fearless could ever let me in. But there we were, bold and quiet, nothing left concealed, just soft wild love blooming in a clover-covered field.
I just want you to know that I'm here for you.
Soft wild love in the clover fields, where every broken piece of us finally heals. No hurry, no shadows, no running from the truth, just the way the world feels safe when I'm with you. Every heartbeat turning sweeter, calm and real. Soft wild love in the clover field. If the wind carries our story across the open sky, I know this kind of love was never meant to die. The afternoon warmed gently, sunlight dripping like honey gold. We laid back in the clover, letting our quiet dreams unfold. You traced circles on my shoulder like you were drawing sacred signs, as if you were mapping constellations only your heart could define. We talked about someday like it lived inside our hands, like the roads ahead weren't haunted by the things we didn't plan. Every laugh felt like a freedom I didn't know I was allowed. Every sigh a whispered prayer, soft but speaking loud. And when you leaned in closer, brushing hair aside with care, the whole world melted gently into nothing but the air. And there, in the hush, where the night began to heal, I felt the truth of forever, simple, strong, and real. Soft wild love in the clover fields, where every broken piece of us finally heals. No hurry, no shadows, no running from the truth, just the way the world feels safe when I'm with you. Every heartbeat turning sweeter, calm and real. across the open sky. I know this kind of love was never meant to die. Maybe life will throw its storms, maybe seasons shift and change, maybe we'll face nights that pull our hearts a little strange. But I know the way you love, raw, unwavering and true, and I'll brave any darkness if it leads me back to you. We both walked through shadows, we both stumbled on the way, but we learned how to rise up from the words we couldn't say. So let the world keep spinning, let the doubts drift out of sight. I found my sacred quiet in your arms tonight. And if tomorrow brings a challenge or a dream unplanned, we'll face it like we always do, hand in trembling hand. Night settled soft and silver, brushing moonlight on your face, and I swear I saw forever in that still and holy space. We sat along the hillside where the breeze was faint and warm, listening to the tender pulse of something newly born. You rested on my shoulder, breathing steady, breathing deep, and I held that moment gently, something too rare to keep. Every truth we hadn't spoken hovered quiet in the air. Every promise unspoken said I'm yours without a care. And when you whispered stay with me, something in the world aligned like the universe. The sun was barely rising, rushing gold across the land. Morning dew clung gently to the clover where we'd stand. You were leaning by the fence line, boots kicked in the grass, looking like a moment I prayed somehow would last. The wind whispered softly, stirring hope inside my chest, as if the whole wide world paused, leaning in to witness the rest. Your smile was quiet thunder, warm and wild and free, and my heart beat like a runaway, just aching to believe. Right then in that sunrise, everything became real. Every breath a tender promise I could finally feel. We wandered down the back road where the cottonwoods would sway, talking about our childhoods, all the things we lost along the way. You laughed about the memories you swore you'd never tell, and I felt each word heal something buried deep as well. Carried both your bruises and your brilliance in your voice, as if fate had carved you from a storm that still offered gentle choice. I watched the morning settle like a blanket on your skin, and wondered how someone so fearless could ever let me in. But there we were, bold and quiet, nothing left concealed, just soft wild love blooming in a clover-covered field. sky. I know this kind of love was never meant to die. The afternoon warmed gently, sunlight dripping like honey gold. We laid back in the clover, letting our quiet dreams unfold. You traced circles on my shoulder like you were drawing sacred signs, as if you were mapping constellations only your heart could define. We talked about someday like it lived inside our hands, like the roads ahead weren't haunted by the things we didn't plan. Every laugh felt like a freedom I didn't know I was allowed. Every sigh a whispered prayer, soft but speaking loud. And when you leaned in closer, brushing hair aside with care, the whole world melted gently into nothing but the air. And there in the hush, where the night began to heal, I felt the truth of forever, simple, strong, and real. Soft wild love in the clover fields, where every broken piece of us finally heals. No hurry, no shadows, no running from the truth. Just the way the world feels safe when I'm with you. Every heartbeat turning sweeter, calm, and real. Soft wild love in the clover field. If the wind carries our story across the open sky, I know this kind of love was never meant to die. Maybe life will throw its storms, maybe seasons shift and change, maybe we'll face nights that pull our hearts a little strange. But I know the way you love, raw, unwavering, and true. And I'll brave any darkness if it leads me back to you. We've both walked through shadows, we both stumbled on the way, but we learned how to rise up from the words we couldn't say. So let the world keep spinning, let the doubts drift out of sight. I found my sacred quiet in your arms.